Fruit is undoubtedly one of nature's best gifts, packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. Fresh fruits like berries, citrus, and apples provide a wealth of nutrients that support immune function, improve digestion, and offer a natural, healthy source of sweetness. Fruits are rich in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect cells from damage, and they also contain fiber that promotes gut health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. On top of that, fruits like berries and citrus are packed with compounds that have anti-inflammatory properties and can contribute to heart health. In essence, fruit is a staple in a healthy diet, nourishing, refreshing, and low in calories when enjoyed on its own. However, the moment that fruit is baked into a pie, the nutritional profile shifts dramatically. While a fruit pie may start with wholesome ingredients, the addition of large amounts of sugar, butter, and refined flour transforms it into a sugar-laden, fat-dense dessert that can undo many of the health benefits provided by the fruit itself. What was once a nutrient-dense powerhouse becomes an indulgent treat that is more about empty calories than it is about real nourishment. Sugar is one of the most significant problems in fruit pies. Fruit naturally contains sugar, but this is a form of sugar that comes packaged with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making it a far healthier option than refined sugar. The problem with fruit pies is that they usually contain added sugar, sometimes in excessive amounts. This added sugar not only increases the calorie content of the pie, but also causes your blood sugar levels to spike, followed by a rapid drop that leaves you feeling sluggish and craving more sugar. This cycle of blood sugar highs and lows is not only unsatisfying in the short term, but can also contribute to the development of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes over time when consumed regularly. Even if you enjoy a fruit pie just occasionally, the sheer volume of sugar added to many recipes is enough to outweigh the nutritional benefits of the fruit itself. The crust of the pie is another major culprit. Most fruit pies are made with a buttery, flaky crust that's high in fat, especially unhealthy saturated fats. Butter, while delicious and flavorful, is packed with saturated fats that can raise your levels of LDL cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol. Over time, excessive consumption of saturated fats can lead to a buildup of plaque in the arteries, which increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. In addition to the saturated fat content, the refined flour used in pie crusts offers little nutritional benefit. Like white bread, it quickly turns into sugar in the body, contributing to blood sugar imbalances and fueling fat storage. The crust adds both calories and unhealthy fats without providing any of the vitamins, minerals, or fiber that whole grains or healthier fats might offer. The creaminess often added to fruit pies in the form of whipped cream or ice cream only further complicates matters. These toppings are not only high in fat but also packed with sugar. A single scoop of vanilla ice cream or a generous dollop of whipped cream can add another 200 to 300 calories to an already high-calorie dessert. The addition of cream or sugary toppings not only intensifies the sugar load but also increases the overall fat content of the dessert. It's not uncommon for a single slice of fruit pie with whipped cream to clock in at 400 to 500 calories or more. While this may seem like a reasonable indulgence in moderation, it's easy to overconsume these calorie-dense desserts, especially when portion sizes at restaurants or bakeries are often larger than what one might serve at home. Beyond the sugar and fats, fruit pies also tend to lack other essential nutrients. The fruit itself, while nutritious, is often overpowered by the added ingredients. You might end up with a filling that is more about sugary syrup than fresh fruit, meaning you miss out on the fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that fruits like apples, berries, and peaches offer in their natural form. The end result is a dessert that offers little in terms of health benefits and is largely made up of refined sugars, fats, and processed ingredients that contribute to weight gain and increase the risk of chronic health conditions when eaten in excess. In addition, many commercially produced fruit pies are made with preservatives, artificial flavorings, and colorings to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. These additives do nothing for your health and can introduce potentially harmful chemicals into your diet. While these pies may be convenient and delicious, they are far from the wholesome, natural fruit experience that we associate with healthy eating. So, what's the takeaway here? While the idea of a fruit pie might seem healthy because it starts with fruit, the reality is that these pies are far from a nutritious choice. The excessive sugar, unhealthy fats from butter and cream, and refined carbs from the crust turn what could be a simple, wholesome treat into an unhealthy indulgence. The problem isn't with the fruit itself, but with the ingredients added during the pie-making process. The next time you're craving something sweet, consider enjoying fresh fruit on its own, perhaps paired with a dollop of plain yogurt or a sprinkle of cinnamon for added flavor. Alternatively, you could make a lighter, healthier version of fruit pie by reducing the sugar, using a whole grain crust, and minimizing or skipping the cream and butter. By making these changes, you can still enjoy a sweet, fruity dessert without loading up on empty calories, unhealthy fats, and refined sugars. Fresh fruit, on its own, is a perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth and nourish your body at the same time. It's when fruit is transformed into an overly sweet, creamy, and fatty pie that it goes from being a vitamin-packed snack to a calorie-dense indulgence that can sabotage your health goals. Keep the fruit fresh and the added sugars to a minimum, and you can enjoy the benefits of nature's sweetness without the negative health consequences.